Hey everyone, it is Habetler here bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and in this video, yes, I thought, UI Goku was a shaft, but this is my worst Dokkan Fest ever. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff, and always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for images provided. So yeah, what happened? I said I wasn't gonna summon anymore. And yeah, of course, you guys know me, whatever it takes. I got really frustrated. With the banner. And of course, I went in for some more, but I did it off camera, and we're going to talk about the results because it was not good at all. So let's talk about my frustration really with the last several banners, right? Or last few banners. And really what it is, it started in the same day, which was the AGL Bardock. That I went 1,300 or 1,500 Dragon Stones for one copy, and that was the beginning of this incredible shaft experience that I'm having, despair arcs over despair arcs that I've been having just recently in the game. I never had this type of horrible luck over my span of my Dokkan playing. So after Bardock, it was just another shaft of Android 13, and I really didn't care for Android 13, right? It was just me, of course, trying to pick up every single Dokkan Festival exclusive unit. And in between the Android 13, of course, the biggest shaft is LRUI Goku. I did get lucky and I pulled Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku under 200 Dragon Stones. But of course, the 4,000 plus stones I used for one copy of UI Goku was just utterly awful. So just these three banners alone, I spent over 7,000 Dragon Stones. 3 banners, 7,000 Dragon Stones. And it did not get better with the Beerus banner. So what what happened and what did it actually look like when I summoned on this? And I thought, after the bad luck with UI Goku, that this was going to be fun. I was going to jump into this, maybe 400, 500 Dragon Stones, and get my copy of Beerus and be happy with it and be done with it, right? Oh boy, was I wrong. So if you guys are ready for the number, here it is, right? You guys ready for this awful experience? 3,710 Dragon Stones. You guys saw 1,810 Dragon Stones on video. That's what you guys saw in how many parts? Part 5, 6? I don't know how many parts anymore. Out of all those parts, you guys saw 1,810. I did another 1,900 Dragon Stones off camera. 2 summoning sessions. One summoning session I went 4,000, and I just go, I just stopped and I go, and it's really not about the money. It's the frustration of rates, right? So money I do fine. It's not the issue on that. It's just fairness and enjoyability of the game, because it gets to a point when you don't enjoy the summoning anymore. Now I think under 1,000, or for me like maybe even under 1,500 is kind of the cutoff point for me to feel frustrated, right? Because 1,000 Dragon Stones is 20 multis to get one featured unit. It's tough, right? So 1,900 Dragon Stones off camera. I did 1,000 Dragon Stones summon, and then I was saying I'm gonna do another one. And ended up using 900 more Dragon Stones on the second session, and finally pulled. And this was the multi right here. So there you are, the Beerus. It was just awful. And I was playing the game kind of in between and stuff like that, but it still was just not overall good experience. This was the summon was a Piccolo and a Gohan summoning animation, and then he just popped up. I wasn't expecting anything, right? The worst thing was if you look at just the overall results and the numbers of everything. If you look at, these are the 7 featured units on the banner. I had 3 of them fully rainbowed already. Transforming Vegeta, AGL Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and then Beerus, the EZA Beerus. And in reality, this banner was a little valuable for you. I actually rather have cooler but I had 4 of the 7 units not rainbowed, and I needed dupes for Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and for Namegoku. I think I needed 3 more for Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and I think I needed all 4 dupes for Namegoku, and of course the 2 new units I did not have. Well, here are the results of all that as well. All right, here you go. I pulled 1 Beerus, of course. Was the awful experience, right? Only 3 Whis. I didn't even rainbow Whis out of 3,710 Dragonstones. 9 Super Saiyan Blue Kaiokens. 5 Namegokus. 12. I do not want to see Transformation Vegeta ever again. I pulled 12 Transformation Vegetas, 4 Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken AGL ones, and only 1 Tech Beerus. It was very strange that I pulled 1 Tech EZA Beerus and then 1 Physical Beerus, and then just the middle of this banner, I just went crazy, especially with that Vegeta. And when you think about actually the amount of featured units I got per stones, it was fine. It was actually really good. And yeah, I actually ended up getting, you know, a bunch of summoning animation. It's skewed worse once. It was really bad that last video, right? The last video I think I did 250 Dragonstones and got 0 featured on any of those. But on average, when I did everything and I kind of calculated everything, I got 1 featured unit per 106 Dragonstones. So that's not bad at all. However, the biggest problem was when I calculated everything, it was basically 23 useless featured was the biggest issue. So 23 of these units that were featured, which is a great summon, right? It was useless for me because it's either rainbowed by then, or I guess you can take 5 of those out for a SSR version of Transformation Vegeta, the physical Vegeta, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna you know rainbow the SSR one as well. But yeah, it was just awful. So let's look at a little bit more statistical rates here. Here, let me show. This is the visual picture. The visual picture of this, right? So these are all the numbers. Here's what's the visual picture. I couldn't even fit it on one screen or one page here. I pulled 1 of these for all of these, and guess what? I would have traded every single one of these for just 1 of these, right? I would have traded that no problem. So I think that was my biggest frustration and issue, right? So it was just so many of these Transformation Vegetas, so many of the Super Saiyan Blue Kaiokens, and I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even rainbow Whis in this whole experience. So so when you look at the details, when you look at the numbers of it and the slim chance of actually this happening on a Dokkan Festival banner, this is not an LR banner, right? LR banner is a lot worse to try to pick up 1 unit, as you can experience what I experienced in UI Goku. But this is a Dokkan Fest banner. It shouldn't be this hard to pull 1 unit out of the entire banner. So it was 6.9% chance per multi that I had a chance to pick up Beerus. So 1 out of the 7 featured units, I had a 6.9 chance of pulling that 1 unit. On the 45 stone discounted multi, I had a 19.641% chance, almost a 20% chance of pulling that Beerus. So my best chance was that 45 Dragonstone, basically using 100 Dragonstones at that point in time. After 1,000 Dragonstones or 20 multis, I had a 76% chance. So I fell into the 24% chance of me not pulling a Beerus. When I got to 1,500 Dragonstones, I had an 88% chance. At 40, this is 2,000 Dragonstones, I had a 94% chance. Thus, me being in the less than 5% or under 6% chance, around a little over 5% chance of me not pulling Beerus at 40 multis, right? And then 50 multis, 97, 60 multis, and then it took me approximately 74 multis, which was 99.5, so a 0.5% chance for me not actually pulling Beerus at this point in time. And finally I pulled them. So when you look at shafts, when you look at percentages, this was the worst shaft I ever had. It was worse than UI Goku because because of the units on the banner, it was a harder shot to actually do that. So yeah, it was very very difficult. So for me to swallow this pill of 99.5% chance of me not pulling it at the 73 or 74th multi, crazy stuff. So, you know, I did pull them finally, yes, but is this going to change my gameplay and future banners? Possibly. 5-year anniversary, I'm going to go out, whatever it takes. I'm going to get 1 copy of each of the LRs for sure. After that, I might just completely change my promise or my goal of, hey, I'll get every single Dokkan Festival exclusive and LR. We might do some skipping here. We might do some skipping because, like I said, it's not about the money. It's about the enjoyability. I might not skip, and I might not go this deep. I would say, you know, if I say, you know, I'm just going to spend 500 Dragon Stones as the max on each banner after 5-year anniversary, then we might just go down that route and see kind of how it goes. Right now I have 3,248 red coins, so I can rainbow this unit later on down the road, and a bunch of other units as well. But I'll use this for cooler. I'll probably use this for Beerus. I don't know. I'll buy some other stuff with it. I don't know. So, or maybe just the LRs as well. The 5-year anniversary LRs when they come out for red coins. But anyway, that's kind of a silver lining, I guess. I have, you know, over 3,200 red coins. But how I look at it, you know, this is a fine system. It was better than what we had before. You know, what they could do to prevent this type of despair and just ugliness when it comes to looking for one unit. I wasn't trying to rainbow Beerus just to get one unit. Is if they implemented something like this, a guaranteed top featured after 1,000 or 2,000 Dragon Stones, right? I think that's fair, right? 20 multis gets you the top featured. I think more people would summon on this. Yeah, less whales and individuals like myself that is going to be summoning for 3,000 for 1 copy. But it's frustrating for me more or less than anything else. But like 1,000 Dragonstones, it should be a fair amount of number of Dragonstones used to get one of the top featured, the main featured on here, and then do it again in 2,000, and then keep it RNG afterwards, so you can rainbow a unit. I think more people would spend if they knew that it was 1,000 Dragonstones to get a guaranteed copy. And yeah, maybe people like me might spend a little bit less, but in total wise, I think they would spend more. Maybe they implement it. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. If they did this, I wouldn't have to deal with this kind of horrible experience in the last 3 Dokkan Festival exclusives, and then the last UI, right? So, all in all, well, yep, 3,710 Dragonstones, almost 4,000 again. For 1 copy of 1 unit. Yeah, anyway, just wanted to share this with you guys. A lot of you guys know you save your stones. It's not about saving stones. It's for me to enjoy the game and however I want to spend my money. Like I said, money is not the issue. It's the enjoyability of the game. And after spending 3,710 Dragonstones, you don't enjoy the game anymore because you're like, you know, that was you know, kind of unfair. That was a full-on shaft, right? So I would have been happy to pull 3 copies in 3,700 Dragonstones. See if they implemented that 1,000 Dragonstone rule. Would have been happy with it. But now for me, my thought, I was like, just got 1 copy. It sours the experience. So anyway, I'll still go at it 5-year anniversary. So 5-year anniversary, whatever it takes to get 1 copy of both LR fusions, and then also get Broly and Rose. So there's going to be 4 units I'm going to be focusing on, whatever it takes there. And then afterwards, I think I might change my tune on that and figure, you know, we just budget stuff out, because also the meta hasn't changed either, and 170% leads and stuff like that. You can do a bunch of other stuff with it. Anyway, I'll stop ranting. This was a awful experience. My worst Dokkan Festival ever, and probably statistically the worst shaft I've ever gotten in Dokkan. But if you're new to my channel and you guys like the spare arcs, and that's what has been seemingly in the last few months, like, sub, do all that good stuff, share. Hey, you know what, share. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.